I do remember Ginkel kind of embarrassing us throughout the entire series, so that stands out.
I was just curious, thinking back to the NLCS, if there were anything that sort of stood out to you in particular about this pitching staff then. What kind of excites you about getting to work with these guys?
To be honest, 23, I don't think I paid any attention to the pitchers. I think I was probably a little too over focused on the lineup out here. I do remember Ginkel kind of embarrassing us throughout the entire series, so that stands out. But yeah, I was definitely more hyper focused on the lineup at that point, and clearly impressed with what you guys have put together. But no, I'm really excited. I mean, it's not a big piece of what I tried to do in Philly last 3 years was kind of help recreate the starter role, and kind of define it a little bit differently than the direction it's been going. And I think we did a really good job of that with our rotation, and there were signs that we were building some really strong starters in the minor leagues. This staff has that. Like, this staff has a lot of horses and starter depth, and you really can't say that about too many orgs in the game, too many big league staff. So I'm really excited. Obviously, I'm excited to get to work with the entire staff, but I feel lucky to have that amount of starters at our disposal and see the best way we can kind of get them moving forward.
Great. And then one quick follow up. Obviously, this pitching staff had a lot of talent, appeared to have a lot of talent going into 2024. It wasn't quite the season that the people expected. I know there's a lot of factors that play in that, injuries certainly, but are there any kind of big picture things that stand out to you that as you were sort of assessing what happened in 2024?
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to look more and more into that, obviously, as we're trying to prepare for what the offseason is going to look like and get our momentum. I think momentum into the season is important. I think, bad luck, some other factors at play. It looked like you guys kind of got out of the gate a little injured, a little banged up, and you don't always see what that does to the team then and there. There's a big, snowball effect and a trickle effect to what that might look like to the bullpen later in the year. So I think it's really important that our guys are strong and healthy and kind of get the momentum out of the gate in spring training into the beginning of the season, so we can take some of that stress off the bullpen and make sure they're ready to go. When it's end of the season time.